Alright, so now I got some quick attach pins that bring me from the category 1s to the category 3s. I'm going to throw them on there. And then I think what the game plan is going to be is I'm going to cut this flush with this. This is actually a piece of angle iron up to about right here. I'm going to cut this flush with that height of the angle iron because I'm just going to add on to it with this. So I'm actually going to be welding this in right behind this plate, just to that height. And then I'm going to make a 90 here and then go straight down with it. I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side. And then what I'm going to use is just a chunk of this bar here, bar stock. And I'm just going to reinforce this from the outside here. Or maybe the inside, I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. Just reinforce this corner just so that it gives it some stability, because there won't be, you know, this whole sheet here anymore, kind of reinforcing that as it was. But so that's what I'm going to get doing. I'm going to throw those pins on, and then I guess start working on this. I'm going to have to do some more thinking on the front here, where the top link is going to hook up. Because I'm not too sure if it's going to completely work with this pivoting, with it being in that slot on the quick hitch. Because technically, like, as soon as it starts to move this way, it's actually going to be, you know, increasing the distance. So I think potentially that could actually just slide right out of the top link and just leave it, you know, and drop the rear end. But I figure, I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to do all this back, so I'm going to start going on that right now. So I don't know if you can see a little bit better here, but there's where that piece of angle iron ends. So I'm just going to continue that on all the way into this corner then. And then, well, you can check it real quick. Yeah, this blade is plenty far away from it. I'll probably put that bar on the inside here, just to, you know, keep it out of the outside, and that way I can tie it into that piece of angle I added back here. Alright, so the latest plan is we got some chain here. What I'm going to do is basically replace these two bars. I'm going to remove them as well as the two uprights for the top link. I'm going to remove all that. I'm going to have just chain come up from each side, meet in the middle at a pin. I'm thinking I'm just going to use some big thread awl and add a piece of pipe or something through on the outside of it to make it fit in the top link spot. And that way this whole thing is just going to float as the grade allows. And I can always remove links or add links in order to make it fit whatever I'm doing. But that way, as soon as I start to lift, once that chain tightens up, which it will, this whole thing is just going to pick up. Because I just think this is, I mean, I'm essentially going to be doing the same thing just with a lot more work if I try and use what's existing here. So that's the game plan. I'm going to get started on that. Alright, cool, so that's done. I'm just going to use the chain. There's no reason to even have any type of pin or anything because it's not really serving a purpose. I'm just going to use the chain and just loop it over the top link holder there. One more thing I'm going to do while I'm in here, I've got the welder out and everything, is going to put a few chains drooping down because the blade spins this way, so anything that gets kicked out towards the front will likely come off in this section anyways. I would just go all the way across, but the blade actually comes out quite far here. I mean, nearly to the edge of the front of the mower deck, so I'm not going to risk having a chain get caught up in there and hitting it. So I'm just going to add a few, probably up to about right here, and that should do it.